Hey guys, welcome to Cool Bits, where we point out our favorite small moments from popular and maybe not so popular games. These cool bits might be a secret, an Easter egg, or just a small detail that really resonated with us. This time we'll be taking a look at some cool details scattered around Stunt Race FX for the Super Nintendo. Although it may be hard to believe now, Stunt Race FX is something of a graphical tour de force when it launched on the Super Nintendo back in 1994, offering one of the first fully three-dimensional racing games available for home consoles. And part of what made it so impressive was the amount of detail that could be found throughout many of the tracks, whether it's the leaping dolphins in Aqua Tunnel or the deer that dared to cross the road in Sunset Valley. And some of these details even change on a per-lap basis. Take the game's first level, Easy Rider, for example, where you'll spot a Nintendo truck waiting patiently by the side of the racetrack on lap 1. Well, it's not long after when you'll narrowly dodge a collision with it on the next lap, as it suddenly crosses the track right in front of you to reach a gas station on the other side. And when you pass by once more on the third lap, you can see it pull right up to one of the pumps. It's these small details that really help add some flavor to the tracks. Now that Nintendo branded truck and similar Nintendo themed signs aren't the only Nintendo references you'll find here, as you might just spot a few familiar faces throughout some of the other racetracks. Specifically, you'll encounter billboards from Mario, Kirby, and Fox McCloud from Star Fox. And that last one is a little more fitting than the others, as Star Fox has a few things in common with Stunt Race FX. Not only were they both developed by Nintendo EAD and Argonaut software, but Star Fox is also the first game to make use of the Super FX chip. That's right, the same chip that also powers Stunt Race FX in order to make its 3D world possible. Which explains why you can see the logo for the FX chip adorning the finish line on every racetrack. So it's kinda cool to see Fox McCloud represented here, but it's not the only Star Fox reference in the game. Because if you manage to unlock the Master Class or race on the third track, Sky Ramp, you'll spot all 4 of the Star Fox crew flying around in their Arwings and putting on an air show during the race. It's pretty cool if a little obvious, but that's not actually the only time or even the first time the Arwing appears in the game. To see what we mean, try heading to the Night Cruise track where you'll probably notice the 4 Star Fox signs throughout the course. But most of them aren't your typical sign, as the first 3 hide a secret, because you can actually knock them down by driving up right beneath them. And that's not all. Because for doing so, you can expect an Arwing to pay you a visit shortly thereafter on either side of the stretch just before the first tunnel, and it'll even drop off a boost power-up for you to use. What a guy. Who knew the Star Fox team were such huge fans of street racing? And that wraps up this episode of Cool Bits for Stunt Race FX. Now let us know if you have any cool bits of your own by posting in the comments, and we may feature it in a future episode. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned to GameXplain.com for more cool bits and everything gaming.